Hey guys, welcome to another weekly vlog. I have on a little bit of concealer and some mascara because I just recorded with Mecca from, you know, Mecca and Jamila, their podcast. I just did a recording of their Patreon exclusive show to their podcast, not like the official podcast. Anyway, I wanted to show y'all my jacket before I hop back into work because lunch is almost over. I recorded on my lunch hour. This is the jacket, the Golden Goose jacket I was telling y'all that I picked up from the Real. It came yesterday, but I didn't have time to show y'all. But this is it. It is so fly. It is in like excellent condition, like nowhere, no tear, no smell, no nothing. I did take a wet cloth and wipe the leather, and then I wiped the inside with water and soap, so it's still a little damp. I feel a little gross because it's still a little damp on the inside. But anyway, this is the jacket. Love the detail, love how it fit. It's perfect. It is exactly what I want. Honestly though, when I tried it on in Golden Goose a couple years ago, it was a large, so it fit more oversized. But I decided to get the medium when I saw the medium because I have that Berger Christensen jacket, that brown one that I always wear, that is not that different than this, and it's like super oversized. So I thought, let's get one that's a little more fitted, just to give some variety. And I love it. This is the outfit. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all a little later. I gotta get back to work because she is busy. These people want me to work for the money they pay me.
English into Japanese on the right. All these things rest on the mantle that I previously mentioned. Apartments were being renovated here in Chicago. Somehow the actor came across the project and said, I'll take those. This process isn't easy. Think about moving hot tar across the surface of the canvas, blending the ideas of artwork and labor, thinking about the dad's job and the actor's job as an artist. Finding solutions within our community is very much so also the ethos of the Astor Gates and his view of the south side of Chicago and the multiple Dorchester brothers. This again is roofing material, between communism, black radicalism, and the at times unexpected crossovers between those tables.
I'm gonna do the chicken fried steak and then fruit on the side. Did you get more?
Yeah, no, that's some more drinks though too.
Oh wait. I'm like,
Are you in solo?
you booked the hotel. You don't have no flight. So I just booked a flight.
Where'd you book? You involved?
I booked something through Chase because it was I basically got it for like $400 after my credit. I booked, and I was telling Mecca in the episode, I was like, I've been to New Orleans solo maybe 4 times now. Every time I've gone, I've met a lover, like a weekend lover. They love me in New Orleans.
Like, it's impossible to have a bad time.
That's true.
Here.
Clink, clink. morning, happy Saturday. It's not even morning, it's 12:19. I was thinking, like, when I got home and I like looked at my watch, I was like, you have to really be committed to this like commuter transient lifestyle. Like, it's not for the weak. I can understand why people are like, no, I need a car, I need whatever. I actually really enjoy being immobile by way of like a car. I enjoy walking. I wouldn't say I enjoy public transportation, but I enjoy not having the responsibility or need for a car. And I also think that it's a privilege, right? So I have to acknowledge that, right? Wherein, like yesterday, I didn't want to get on the train. I'm like, I'm not getting on the train. I had a headache after I woke up from like trying to sleep off the headache. I was like, I don't want to get on the train. Plus, I was going into a neighborhood where like it would require me to get off the train and then walk, which is fine because I used to live in a neighborhood. It's not like it's like, you know, scary, but I just didn't want to do no walking, so I hopped in the Uber. Uber was stupid dumb expensive, right? So like, there's a privilege in that when I don't want to hop on the train, when I don't want to walk, I can just hop in the Uber. But for the most part, I love it, but it is a commitment because, for instance, I left the house at 8:50 to get to my 9:30 class. I like to get there about 15 minutes early, 15 to 20 minutes early. So I get there right at about 9:10 and the class start at 9:30. Well, today, I typically go to a 10:30 class, but when my instructor is out and it's a substitute, I go to the girl that does the 9:30 class because I really like her too. She like my second favorite instructor there. But the girl that I go to at 10:30 in my studio is like my favorite. So I went an hour early today. Anyway, after that, I went to get coffee and then I went to the grocery store and I got my Hulkin. So like, for me, walking to the grocery store at home is really easy because I just put all of my groceries in that big ass Hulkin and just pull it, right? Like, that's all I'm doing. Other than the fact that it didn't got cold again outside. But it's 12 o'clock. I left my house at 8:50. It's 12:08. It takes me, I took my classes 45 minutes. So it took me an additional whatever time it was, right, to go get groceries and get home, right? Because you got to walk there and back. So like, the commute adds a lot of time to your morning. Like, it's like a commitment to the morning. But anyway, I was telling that story because as I was like, I like leave my house, go to the grocery store, and then I do a big circle, coffee, grocery store, and then I circle right back to my apartment. And the guy that gives like tickets, like the ticket guy, as I was leaving the grocery store and I was rounding back or whatever, he was like, girl, like, you moving, like, you. I'm like, I live in the neighborhood, right? So like, I'm just doing my morning errands and it takes me in a circle. So like, I'm not doing as much walking as you think. I'm within a mile radius of like the walk, right? Maybe like a mile and a quarter from like the gym to is another like quarter mile, maybe even not even that much from the gym to, or from my fitness studio to the grocery store. And then like a mile, a little less than a mile and a quarter, like back, like home. It's not even a full mile to my studio. So I don't know, let's just say an even mile, maybe a little bit more. I'm like, so it's not that much walking. It just looks like it because I'm doing stop, stop, stop. I'm doing everything in like one fell swoop. I'm supposed to get my brows done, but it was cold. I forgot, girl, but I need to get them done before Tuesday. So I'm gonna have to leave the house again tomorrow. Anyway, just coming on to say happy Saturday. I picked up some stuff for my Barely Cooking with Angela. I think I'm gonna do it today instead of tomorrow because I'm just doing a dip. I've been in a dip mood. I'm doing this chorizo dip from Chrissy Teigen. I changed it a little bit and I thought I'd use some good juicy heirloom tomatoes in it. I probably won't use all this. I'll probably eat this on its own. It's not really tomato season, so it's probably not that good. But during tomato season, I love me a big fat ass heirloom tomato on some sourdough bread with some butter and sea salt. Period. But I'm gonna use heirloom tomatoes, jalapenos. I'm gonna roast the jalapenos, chorizo, spicy chorizo, and then Chrissy used onions, and Chrissy used Velveeta. I don't want no Velveeta cheese, so I bought a little block of aged cheddar, and I bought some cream cheese because I love the way that cheddar and cream cheese taste mixed together. So I'm freaking her recipe a little bit, and it's just a dip. I'm very much a dip girl. I'm not too much of like a sauce girl. Like, I like my fries with no ketchup. Even my truffle fries, I may dip it in the aioli every little once in a while, but like for the most part, I want the truffle fry, no aioli. I don't want hot sauce on my chicken. I just want the chicken. Like, I'm that person. I only want a sauce when the dish is a sauce dish. I don't need like condiments on the side except for mustard on my ketchup, mustard on my hot dog, or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I am, however, a dip girl. So I think I'm gonna do that today. It's like a little snacky snack. And that's that. So, you know, we'll catch up on that later. Anyway, I need to wash my behind because I'm gonna film some content really quickly. That dress y'all saw me buy yesterday, or the dresses y'all saw me try on yesterday, I did end up buying one, and I'll show y'all after I do the content or whatever. And it's for the panel that I'll be on, the Black History panel that I'll be on Tuesday. If one of my friends ends up coming, maybe I'll see if they can like record some of it for me. But it's for the panel. One thing about me, I have a very like casual, like cool and casual personal style, but I am also very much an elder millennial with some boomer takes. And it's just, for me, certain things will always require certain like style of dress and things like that. Now, I did want to freak it a little bit where I wasn't like too like buttoned up or stuffy, but I did want to wear something that I felt was like panel appropriate, right? I didn't want to go up there with my like tabby boots on and like shit like that. Like, right? Either I'm gonna be in a nice dress or a pantsuit or something like that. It's giving very much elder millennial. It's giving very much elder millennial. Like, baby, there is respectability in some areas when it comes to certain things. So it's a little fantabulous, right? It isn't too like buttoned up structured, but it is a nice dress. You know, I'm throwing some makeup, do the hair, you know, polish the nails, like all of those things. Won't have me on stage looking crazy. Happy Monday. It's lunchtime and I am trying on my outfit for tomorrow night's panel. I didn't do a lot of vlogging over the weekend. I am trying on some stuff to wear under the dress I bought for the panel tomorrow, because it comes with like a slip dress. I'm not in the mood to like wear a full dress. Like, I kind of want to be more full coverage. So I was thinking of like some alternative things to wear under it since it is like see-through. So I've dug this bodysuit out. I don't want to spend my whole lunch doing this because I'm actually starving. I'm hungry. I'm pretty busy at work, so I had like a last minute project, or like a immediate need project. Okay, anyway, this is the bodysuit. Don't mind these whole drawers I got on. But this is the bodysuit. By the way, here's the dress. It's from Staud. Like I said, it comes with this slip. To be honest, the slip is kind of tight. They didn't have any larges, or I would have sold a large slip. The medium overdress fits perfect. The slip is kind of, not stole a large slip, but I would have changed out the slip for a large, but they didn't have one. So my plan is to give myself a little more coverage. So I'm thinking, I literally was like, I know I have a high neck bodysuit with no sleeves on it somewhere. It was in one of them blue bags in my laundry room. Girl, I was fighting for my life. Okay, so this is the dress up. The one thing about like growing your muscles in your arm, like, you know, your gains in your arms, is, baby, you don't fit nothing. This fit my arm pretty well. So zip it, and then come on now, I don't have time. I really don't have time for this. Why is it stuck? Give me a fucking break. Look, what's happening? Why is it stuck up there like that? Don't piss me off, okay? Please. Okay, now we'll just do a faux little tie. I'm starving. Obviously, I'll tie it appropriately. See, that looks really good at the top. Under that, and then I have on black pants, and you can't really tell which it looks good. So I'm toying around. I have on black pajama pants, but I'm gonna switch it with. Where's the pants at? I'm thinking either I'll do capris. Let's try the capris on. Don't look at my booty. Don't look at my booty tail. That's what my aunt used to call it when I was little. A booty tail. I guess it doesn't matter. I got on black drawers in this bodysuit, so you can't see it. Don't mind that. That's laundry I need to fold. I forgot it was in the dryer. I was in the laundry room going through those bags and opened the dryer. I said, girl, now when you put those in there, I don't even remember. Okay. Oh, that's cute. See, already. Ooh. I don't even think I'm gonna try the other pants on. I think this is it for me. I think this is it for me. I was gonna do like a trouser too. I guess we could try it on. But like, hold on, let me put my shoes on. Because, oh yeah, that's perfect. Hold on, let me show y'all the bottom. Cute! I love it. Oh damn. Okay, I just have on a pair of, did something break? Because now I'm worried I'll toe some. What was that? But these are the pumps with the capris, which I think is super sexy. I was gonna do a trouser, but I think I'm happy with this. I was gonna try a trouser on too, but I think I like this. The trousers have a little more volume, like in the front area, but I think I like this like super sleek line under here. So I'll do that. Thank y'all for trying this on with me. I'll be back a little later. We gotta go get our eyebrows done after work, which is why I wanted to make sure that this works, because I want to spend all of my evening, once I get back from getting my eyebrows done, going over my answers. And I need to stop and get a little note cards, because I'm that person. So talk later. And that was it. And that's it. That's my little faux shashuka. I really wish I had some bread to just dip into the skillet and eat it that way. But I'm just gonna pop it over in a bowl and eat it like that. Why does Instagram take so long to post? Janae is so fire. Like, unmatched. Unmatched. Come on, Instagram. Hurry up. Why does it take so long for shit to post on Instagram? Okay. In your industry, what does ownership truly mean beyond income? The entire ethos of my personal brand or my existence online is existing outside of the margins. So autonomy is probably the most valuable thing. What is one structural barrier that must change for Black wealth to accelerate over the next decade? My real answer though, y'all, is reparations. How important are mentorship? How important are mentorship and networks? Did they mean are? How important are mentorship and networks compared? How important is mentorship? It should be is. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I think I'm gonna like make the vlog go through Wednesday, and then I'll edit tomorrow night, because I just don't have time to do it tonight, because as soon as I log out of work, I have to hop in an Uber and head to the event. I'm not sure if I'm going to like be able to record any of it, because I put a couple of my friends on the list, but I don't know if they're going to be able to make it, and if I'm gonna even be able to find them and hand them off my camera, yada yada yada. But I just don't have time to edit tonight, so I'll edit tomorrow and get it up. But what I'm doing right now is sort of going through the questions. I'm going to take my, like, I have this, I'm going to go downstairs, have them print it front and back. I'm gonna have my piece of paper on stage with me, but I'm sort of just going through like some bullet points that I put out and trying to like talk through them more conversational, because I don't want to be up there feeling like I'm reading off of bullet points. It took me like 4 hours to really sit down, because here's the thing, this panel discussion is about, you know, rebuilding sort of like a Black Wall Street, hypothetically, right? Like building Black wealth and things like that. And y'all know I'm notoriously like not interested or focused on like leaving wealth, leaving stuff like that. I have built a life where that is not necessarily a concern of mine. I'm not concerned about saving a lot of money and leaving a lot of money, but I don't have no kids. I have insurance. If something happens to me, my family can bury me. There will be some trinkets left over. That's all I got to give, right? The life that I'm living right now, the money that I'm making right now, I'ma spend it. That does not mean that I don't think about community and ways in which I can be of service while I'm here. And so it really stretched me to think about this, because I only think about it on a surface level. I never think about it like in action, even though here lately I have been thinking about ways in which I can do something valuable, more valuable with my money. I'm not going to be buying no real estate. I'm not going to be investing in a stock market. I don't care about stuff like that. I'm just going to keep it real, and I'm not going to feel bad about that. That's literally one of my answers on here, is that I don't feel bad for not caring about that type of stuff. But I do feel like I want to make more money so then I can essentially give it away. So it really made me sit down and think about this, because I don't, on a high level I do, but in practice I really don't, because girl, building wealth and leaving a legacy and like I don't have kids, right? I don't have to go as hard. I love my nieces and nephews, but that's their mama's responsibility to make sure they are. It's not mine. It's not mine. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this and then I have to actually get to work. I have about 5 minutes before, why does it look like that? I have about 5 minutes before Uber gets here. This is the makeup. This is my makeup. Something has happened with the settings. I did something. I'll fix it because I saved the settings this time. Have my dress on. Y'all can't get a full outfit. I'll try to do one when I get back, or maybe do one when I get to the place. Girl, I got some flats on right now. And then I am carrying my big masubi, so I can put my heels in my masubi. Maybe I can sit y'all here. I still got a little time. This is the dress on. Let me take the coat off. This is the dress on over the outfit that I showed y'all yesterday. Hold on. And then I have on flat shoes. I have on flats because we have about an hour and a half before the panel at the event, and I was not walking around in those heels, so wish me luck, guys.
In Nashville, Tennessee, where she received her BS in Speech Communication and Theater from Tennessee State University and a Master of Education in Organizational Leadership and Communication from Belmont University. Let's take a break for that. Give me a round of applause for that. Come on, okay. She relocated to Chicago. Union Brains, who said that? I like that. Oh, come on. She relocated to Chicago in 2015 and 2020. They said, what do you mean? She launched a social media community focused on lifestyle and sharp social commentary. A natural storyteller at heart, Angela is currently writing her debut novel, blending her love of narrative, culture, and communication into her next creative chapter. Let me get another round of applause for you. influencer. From your engagement with the community and everything that you see on a day-to-day, in regards to community and entrepreneurship, what is the biggest unseen barrier to ownership today that you think? And also, is it access, mindset, information, or trust in the system? What do you think?
I think it's a combination. It could be all of it. I would say if I had to choose one, it would be access, specifically to capital and funding. Right? A lot of my peers are now moving out of the space into like starting businesses, companies, like in the beauty and fashion space. The biggest barrier is funding. I like to think about Ami. I think that kind of radicalized me a little bit. What happened with Ami, you know, she's able to scale her business. She's in Sephora. You know, she has a cult following. For all intents and purposes, it is a successful business. However, she could not secure the funding she needed to continue to operate, and so then she shuttered. But then within 2 weeks, she was picked up by Skims as the EVP of their beauty and fragrance, right? So the industry knows that she has what it takes. 'Tis the next day. I don't know how much footage or if I had any from before. My friend said my camera died. My friend was able to show up. And so she came and she like supported. I had a couple friends able to show up. They came, they supported, and she took some video with my camera, but she was like, girl, why would you not charge your camera? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't think y'all was gonna be able to make it. But the panel went well. I enjoyed myself. There is area of opportunity. Like, I feel like I was as prepared as I could be. We didn't obviously get to all of the questions or whatever, but I think the questions that we did get to, I had a good amount of input. I had enough input for it to not really be a subject matter that I talk about on a daily basis. Like I said, I had to really dig deep to really think about some of these answers because I don't work in like real estate and things like that, right? So I don't think about redlining outside of like, you know, systematically how it affects us as a community, like Black people, whatever, right? I don't think deeply about what type of like systematic change it would take. And so I really had to think about like my politic and like, you know, what I really thought about those things, what I thought about generational wealth, what I thought, you know, collective responsibility for the Black, like what all of that looks like. So I honestly don't talk about it in depth like that on a regular basis. It was fun to kind of stretch myself in a way. And a good way to get my feet wet. Anyway, I wanted to show y'all this before I close the vlog out because I gotta start vlogging. Like, I'm about to lose the sun. But how cool is it that work is over and I still have some sun? It's going, like, it's literally coming down past my window now. But I wanted to show y'all these sunnies I got from Lorvay because I've already made short form content with them. I literally made it late last night when I got home from the panel. And so I wanted to show y'all in this vlog. But these are called Petty in Tortoise, which they're really cute. Like, both of these are really out of my comfort zone. Honestly, it's not something that I personally would have bought, but I actually like the way that they look on my face. I like, you know, trying something different. I feel like, especially in the summertime, I can find a way to you know, wear one of these, especially these silver frames. Like, I can find something to do with these. But this is the first pair. These are called Petty in Tortoise. And then she also sent me, I forgot the name of these. Bodacious in red. What does it say? Oh, Lorvay. This says Lorvay on the thing, but these are called Bodacious in red. These I really do like. I like the shape of my face a lot. I actually have a diesel dress that had like the strap of the diesel dress is exactly like this, so it says like diesel on the strap, and it's like a burgundy pinkish color, and I think these would like actually set off. I might take these to New Orleans with that dress for my birthday just as like an option. But these are like super cute, like very different for me, super cute. But I was able to make like some really cute content with it, and for sure I'll find something to a way to style them. I was just talking to somebody about doing some more creative style like content or whatever lifestyle. So just kind of like out in the wild with like a videographer photographer, that type of stuff or whatever. Not on the, like, I still want my Instagram to be very like lived experience, but I do want to start doing some little like creative stuff. So these will be perfect for what's the word that I'm looking for? Like for concepts, like putting together concepts. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the vlog. I literally say this every, but I really don't know what's in this vlog. I really don't know what's in this vlog because I really had my head down. Trying to like get these answers together and anticipating that panel and, you know, all of that stuff. So yeah, I did order some new hair. It got here. I had to get straight. I usually get the Cambodian slight wave from DH Hair Boutique, but they didn't have no length. They only had like 26, 28. I don't need that long ass hair. I usually do a 20 and 2 22s, and they didn't have no 20 or no 22s. So I ended up getting the Cambodian straight. Hopefully it holds a good curl because I want a lot of layers and curls for my birthday. So hopefully it holds a good curl because I am a Cambodian slight wave girl to the day from DH Hair Boutique, but they didn't have nothing in stock, and I wasn't buying that long ass hair for like absolutely no reason. So I can be in there like, Blake, cut this because it's too long. So I need to run and get that out of the mail. And that's the week, kids. I'm gonna edit this. Sorry that it's a day late, but I just kind of ran out of time to do the things. And wait a minute, oh yeah, I was about to say, I said the wrong, these are the petties. I just sort of ran out of time to do the things, but I'll get y'all edited tonight, get y'all up before, well, yeah, get y'all up, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video. After I get done editing, I need to sit down and plan New Orleans. I found 2 art exhibits that I want to visit while I'm down there. I at least want to do 3, so I'm looking for a 3rd exhibit specific. Like, it doesn't have to be like a black museum, but it does have to be black art. So I found 2, and I need to find a 3rd one, and then I'll start looking at like restaurants that I want to go to. I want to do something different. I always go to the same restaurants every time I go because I like what I like. So I'm going to go to Bearcat. I'm going to go to Elizabeth's. Both of those are breakfast brunch places. I'm going to go to Pesci. I don't know how to actually pronounce it, for dinner at least one night because I love that restaurant. But other than that, I'm gonna look for some other places to go. So yeah, I'll keep y'all updated on that. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching the vlog. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you're following me on socials. Like, I'm literally almost at 5,000 followers on Instagram, which is crazy because I was at like 3,400 followers up until maybe October of last year, since I started that separate page in 2020. Like, I literally have been at the same followers, but you know, I hate to admit when the people be right. The people be right. You have Instagram, you gotta post on Instagram. The people will come if you post consistently and you post interesting and good stuff. I'm noticing it's the very opposite on TikTok and Instagram, where on TikTok my commentary and stuff like that does better. On Instagram, anytime I do like fashion content, like I just put on an outfit, do an OOTD, that tends to be what does the best, right? My lifestyle, like being out and about, going to museums, my cooking videos, they do okay, but anytime I do like an OOTD or something like that, that does really well. So I'm taking that into account because we're literally not that many away from 5,000, which is crazy because I've been trying to get to 5,000 for I don't know how long. Anyway, I'm going for real. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all in next week's video. Bye. Love it. L-O-R-V. Wait, how do you ever be saying it? L-O-R-V. Wait, how you spell it? Wait, how you spell it? I'm gonna get it. Let me figure out how to spell it. L-O-R-V-A-E. Love that. Bye.